apparently going through a tunnel. Oh, there he is.
Why is this fucking rat bastard in my server?
What do you mean, bro? What do you mean, bro?
All the fucking people you could get. You get MASH, bro. We are truly at the bottom of the barrel.
What do you mean, bro?
Is Moyo gonna come, or did he think we weren't coming because I didn't respond 2 minutes before?
No, he'll be here. He'll be here.
Oh,
Trust
come
me.
on,
Pog?
man. He just went offline, Moyo.
Trust, bro. He'll be here. Trust.
We're doing it.
What's up, Mash? Anyway, I'm only kidding, brother.
Oh, maybe he's coming back from work, actually.
Maybe. How did it feel, Mash, to lose last night?
Felt refreshing.
Yeah. Nearly divine one. I think I proved. You're boosted.
That's true. I am
Nice.
indeed.
I don't know what happened in that Wraith King lane, bro. You're on some fucking copium or some shit, bro.
What do you mean, bro?
I don't know, bro. You're on some shit that lane, 100%,
That's true.
bro.
That's
Feels like
true.
recently everyone just loses lanes really hard on Wraith King.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, bro. It was not Wraith King. Let me tell you that, bro. It was MASH. It was 100% MASH.
What do you mean, bro? No, that's not true. And I did
Not
I
true,
did throw quite a bit that game, but
man, your item build was dog shit as well.
What?
Epic
Why,
fucking
bro?
laugh, bro?
what else am I supposed to buy? Tell me,
Bro, you're meant to just go all in for the Radiance, bro. Hello?
bro. What is Radiance gonna do?
Bro, the Armlet BKB was not it, Chief.
I had to.
That
bro.
sounds so bad.
I have to.
That sounds so bad.
Yeah, so I click. So I'm playing Sanking, right? I click on him at like 30 minutes. He has Armlet BKB. I'm like, alright, boys, this game's in the bag.
What do you mean? I had to actually. This game was lost anyways. When I
Had to
Chain
copium.
fed.
I had to copium.
when I chain fed when I had my ult on
I had to
cooldown.
copium.
Bro, like
Bro.
you're actually so lucky that I thought you were good enough to hold a skill point. Like there was one point in the game where you got chain stunned by me. I had epicenter,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm not gonna epicenter this guy because he's gonna hold a skill point for his ult. And then I rewatched your stream, and it turns out like 5 minutes ago before you fucking didn't skill your ult, so you were actually dead. I just assumed you were better than you were.
Yeah. I was like, nah. He thinks I have ult. It's fine. There's no way.
I didn't think you had
he
ult. I
goes
think
for
you
me.
were holding a skill point for your ult. Bro.
See, I outplayed. That's called an outplay. That's
No,
called you thinking I'm
no.
good.
No.
In reality, I'm not.
That's the point, yeah? People think you're gonna do a play, you just don't do it.
Yeah.
And they're like, that's so bad! And like,
Just-
well, you're the one that died, not me.
Bro.
So,
Just
Bro.
big brained them, you know.
yeah.
And then your jug when you had the freest game ever and you just died 3 times in a row.
Listen. And the jug pick was not the pick. Let's say it like this.
I think you I don't know, bro. Giving Mint TB kind of weird, champ.
Hello,
Yeah.
Moyo.
Hello.
Moyo, hello.
Fuck you, Moyo.
Hey, Mash. Hey,
What's up?
Circus. What's wrong?
Nothing, bro. Just love you, bro.
Nice.
You're very tired today, aren't you, Moyo? You sound it.
Yeah, for some reason I'm absolutely shattered.
Beneath
I had my second vaccine yesterday.
Oh, Bog.
Oh yeah, the magneto juice, yeah, magnetic powers and all.
Fuck.
My 5G
Enhanced brainwaves.
is working overtime, it seems. So
Yeah, you need practice. You can lift up tables and shit in a bit with the
yeah, with literally just the power of my own brain. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Holy based.
resonation.
But I did lose a Dota game with this new 5G energy, so I'm a bit kind of like, where do I go from here? So
I don't know,
End
bro.
it all.
Get good.
Sell
Make
all your
that-
items, quit,
Yeah.
and go play. I don't know, Stardew Valley.
Unironically, quitting Dota is probably a smart move.
Yeah. Look at
Bog.
Mint. He retired.
mean,
He's
look at
living a
Mint.
good life now.
Oh,
Fucking
why
bro,
did
he
he
hasn't
leave?
retired.
He's retired, bro.
Bro, he hasn't retired. What? You're on some fucking Kofi, huh?
What do you mean, bro? He hasn't played the pub in a fucking
Bro,
month or whatever.
Have you seen his Smurf? You fucking idiot.
Which Smurf? He has like 1 billion.
Exactly. Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Do you make
man.
a Smurf just to practice a single hero?
Yeah,
Has like
he has
50
like
Smurfs.
he has like an Archon Smurf and he's spamming TB first pick on it.
Oh, that's probably not hard to do on Archon though.
It's kind of Chad move. You ask me.
kind of fucking virgin actually.
Fucking mint.
Why is
Actually,
it? Huh?
when Mint ditches, I don't know. He's gonna ditch. I can feel it. So when he ditches, I need you to stand in and take over the mantle and carry me to the finals.
Sure. Which league is this?
This is RD12. If he ever
RD
ditches,
cringe. RD cringe L.
if he ever ditches, I need you to. He says he's carrying me to the finals, but I can feel it. His will is waning.
His will is waning. Oh my! What's the MMR spread like?
Pretty decent on my team actually.
That's
It's
true.
So there's Mint at 6k, then 5.1, then Stepanda's like 4.8,
Is she
then
actually?
4.2, and then we have like a 3k, so it's not that bad.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Is she actually 4.8? Last time I
She's
knew
like,
she was like 4.3 or 4.5.
no, she's like 4.7, I think.
Any number between 4 and 5, basically.
Yeah, it's basically the same, right? Hey, let's not cope here.
Let's not cope right now. I'm reading a stats page on Dota Buff, and it says
Yeah.
that Crimson Guard and Pipe both have a 58% win rate, and that just
Pause
doesn't
chat.
seem right. No one buys these
Bro,
items.
yeah, I have, as an off-plane player here, I can tell you, when I buy Vanguard, I never turn into a Crimson Guard, like,
Yeah.
never.
No,
That's
I
kind
don't
of
think
base.
anyone does. I don't think
Yeah.
anyone ever does, unless it's like versus a PL or CK, which is
They-
underrated versus CK actually.
I've seen more Abyssal Blades on offlaners than Crimson cards.
True, true. And Pipe is so expensive. It's like so bad. Just buy a BKB at that point.
Yeah. Just buy a casual hood.
Yeah, or even a hood. Yeah.
Like turn this shit into lifesteal bullshit. What's it called? The spell lifesteal one.
The Eternal Shroud?
Yeah, Eternal Shroud.
Based Mash.
This one's pretty cool, bro.
Not remembering it. Based.
Based.
Yeah. And the article's about Mage Slayer, and it starts talking about. Do you think it? I think they just need to change it entirely, or do something to it.
Like change
because
what?
Mage Slayer,
Hmm.
because I don't know when you want to buy that item unless you're against like a Lesh, but I don't know. It just seems
I know,
dog
bro.
shit.
I know, bro. The item is bad, I think.
Who would buy this shit? PL? I've seen it on PL only.
I don't know. It's so much gold
Yeah.
for what it does. Like Mage Slayer, most used by heroes. Hoodwink.
Hoodwink. The fuck?
Base.
What? Based Hoodwink. I mean, it gives 40 damage. That's not bad.
Literal fucking hoodwink. God gamer.
Ricky, Bounty Hunter, Viper, Sniper, PA. What is this?
Anyway, Mash, what you been up to recently then?
Not much.
Anything interesting?
I've been watching Steins Gate. You know what this is, bro?
Oh no, is this gonna be an anime review
Oh,
episode? Is this gonna be
No,
some?
I've heard Steins Gate is really good.
yeah. Surfix, have you watched Steins Gate, bro?
I watched like 5 episodes, and then I figured it was trying to be too big brain IQ in the
Yeah,
science. And
That
considering I major in science, I was like, I actually can't watch this.
shit's big brain, bro.
Shit is not a big brain. It's
Uh,
like 2 IQ pretending to be 100 IQ.
There's just anime in general, though. You just described anime.
Maybe, bro. Maybe.
What do you mean I can't Rasengan in real life? What? Oh.
Fuck you, Takeshi, bro.
Ash, how old are you?
I am 19-year-old.
Really?
I am indeed.
You sound like a 30-year-old.
Chain smoker.
I've been told this a lot. I don't know how to take it.
Probably
Well, it's
in a
just, you got
good
just
way.
like a deep voice.
Yeah.
And
I guess
and
you
are you at uni? Are you like
I used to be. I applied to
vibing?
uni and I dropped out recently. It's pretty
Bro?
sad.
Bro, why?
Sage?
Bro,
So I'm looking for a part-time job at the moment.
why did you drop out, man?
Get
Is he-
Divine One.
Exactly, bro.
He had to, bro. He knew his job.
Yeah. It was just not what I was looking for in general. I didn't enjoy what I was doing, so I didn't see a point in doing this anymore.
That's fair.
Fair enough, bro.
I was wanting to ask you boys because I think we've chatted a little bit about like TV and stuff before, but I've never asked you what's your favorite movies and why. And I wanted to ask you what your favorite
Oh, we're talking.
movies were.
This is Kino. This is the Kino hour.
Hmm.
Time for some Kinoplex.
Wait,
Hmm.
what's Kinoplex?
It's like a term used for like cinemas and certain types of cinemas.
Oh,
I'm trying to figure out trying to find the definition.
well then that sounds exactly right.
Mm.
But no, I just wondered what your guys' favorite films were and why.
Moneyball.
Moneyball with Brad Pitt.
Yes.
Um, wait a minute, I'm gonna pick that for before I come to you, Mash. Moneyball's great. But I think that. Well, do you know that Jonah Hill gets like a lot of people calling him fat all the time?
Yeah.
Well,
And
he
it's
is
actually.
fat.
I know, but like, I saw
I mean,
this
there's
thing.
no point sugarcoating it, is there? He is fat.
No,
What?
but even like recently he's lost a lot of weight. But like I saw this horrifically awkward interview. Like I mean I am not a big fan of Jimmy Fallon and all the late night guys. I find them
Oh, that's
I
so. Ugh.
I find them
I like James
completely over.
Corden.
I really dislike James Corden. Like really dislike James Corden. But I just find he went on to Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Fallon went like he said something to the effect of, "You look like you'd smell bad."
What? Who says that?
And it was like meant to be like this kind of joke, and Jonah Hill was kind of like, what? And you could just see his face kind of drop when he realized it was about his weight. And I was like, oh man, what?
Who even says that? Like,
Uh,
I guaranteed it was just the laugh track that was trying to carry him for that joke. 'Cause that's all it is. It's just so annoying, those kind of shows.
I felt really sorry for Jonah Hill, and I also was like, well, these guys are the worst. So, but Moneyball's a good shout. Moneyball's a great film.
Moneyball is phenomenal.
What about you, Mash? What's your favorite film?
I
why?
used to be a big Marvel fan.
Oh, soy champ.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe. I used to
Oh,
be a
it's just
big
like what
Marvel.
Captain America does. Oh my god! Oh, this scene is just like from Black Panther. My god!
So I guess my favorite movies, yeah, they're like Avengers related and shit. Apart from that, I really enjoyed one of my favorite films is probably like Django. You know Django? I assume you do.
Yeah.
This film was really good.
Yeah, I think Quentin Tarantino films are just good in general.
Yeah.
They're all good.
Oh,
It's
I'm not a
really cool.
Tarantino fan, but yeah.
He's
Wait,
obsessed
what?
with eating and women's feet, but we ignore those parts. We just enjoy the film, you know.
Yeah.
And
Well,
so where are you from, Mash?
I live in France.
You live in France. So
I do.
How come French? Is there any French films that you'd put like really high for yourself?
What's the
Because there
name of
is some
this
good
movie?
French films that are around.
Yeah. There's this movie about I forgot the name of this movie. It's like the movie about this guy in a wheelchair. What's the name of this shit? It's like this very famous French movie. It's basically the story of a man that went to help this. I actually forgot the name. I'm sorry,
It's fine.
but there's like this only one film that was pretty cool.
Hmm.
It's called. I'm looking for it.
And are there like film expos and stuff like festivals in France as well and stuff like that? They're really into that.
Yeah, in Cannes, right? That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever been to one?
No.
No.
What's that?
I think it's strange that I don't know. Maybe this is me being like super ignorant, but like I'm always amazed that a lot of people's favorite films are English films.
Is
Like
the more
especially maybe it's just like the money, or maybe it's not the money, maybe it's just I don't know what it is, but I'm always surprised that people who English is like a second language to.
Oh, so you mean like someone who isn't English says that they like a film that's
Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't.
English.
The language shouldn't really matter ultimately because you can either get it dubbed or subbed. But like, it's just yeah.
So I found the name of the movie. It's called Intouchable. I don't know if you guys know this.
No.
I don't know. I don't know if you pronounce it differently in English. I would assume so. But I heard it's a pretty famous movie, like in English speaking countries as well. It was like a big banger. I mean, banger. It's like a pretty famous movie when it got released. There was a lot of hype.
Mm.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yes,
I'd
I do
recommend
know
you
this
guys.
film. It
I
yes, I
recommend this
do.
movie.
Yeah, I just looked it up. I do know this film.
Can you link
I
it in
have a
chat?
funny feel. I have a. It's called Untouchables.
Yeah,
I think.
Intouchables.
I think
Oh.
they. I think they remade this in an English version.
I
I have a
heard they
funny.
did. Yeah,
I have a funny feeling this was remade with like.
with Kevin Hart, right? Was it Kevin Hart?
Yes. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's gonna annoy me. The Upside, yeah, with Kevin Hart and someone else. Yes.
Oh.
I knew it looked super familiar, and it's because they remade it.
Yeah, I heard. I had some feedback on it, and I heard it was pretty cringe. Like the remake. The
Most
remake
of the
was pretty
times.
cringe
Yeah.
with Kevin Hart and stuff.
I mean, I don't really think Kevin Hart is the actor built for that kind of
It's supposed to be like
situation, honestly.
supposed to be like emotional and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like
You cast Kevin Hart for it.
yeah, exactly.
That feels weird.
That's cool. I mean, yeah. So how come? So when you go see films in France, would you just watch them in English, or would you?
I would rather watch them in English rather than French because even in like there's some cinemas they give you the option you can either watch in English version with subtitles or just watch it in French, and I would 100% rather watch it in English because the French dub is just horrible. It's not. It's actually so dog shit. I can't watch it.
But then it's like, yeah. I mean, it's probably. I mean, I always find dubs a bit weird. Like personally, I would rather watch it in the original language and have
Yeah.
subtitles, if anything. But you know, yeah, I just find it a funny thing that I feel very imperial about in terms of like this expectation that all good films should be in English, which I don't have that expectation, but I feel like there's this kind of widespread acceptance that that stuff should be in English, but I don't like that as much as like for example, Money Heist on Netflix is in Spanish. And
Yeah,
I really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed it. And I just wish I saw more of that kind of stuff. Maybe I need to like, but it's not that I need to die for it. It's more that I wish it was a bit more mainstream or whatever.
Yeah, it was super popular in France. This thing was like everybody was watching it. There was lots of hype on it. Everybody was waiting for season 2 and shit. And there's 3 seasons, right? 2 or 3.
Yeah,
I don't
something like
remember.
that. Something like that.
This thing is a banger. Actually, I love the show. It was very cool.
I thought it. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed season 1. I felt like it went a bit downhill eventually, but
yeah, because it was just milking it, right? Is that the saying?
Yeah.
They were just milking the product, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah. What about you, Takeshi? What would you say your favorite movie is?
I would have said Drive, but there's a whole meme about Drive because the way Ryan Gosling portrays it, it's like a bunch of like Duma type young adults, young men, pretty much relate to that character, and it's kind of like a meme now. So it's like the meme's like that's literally me, where it just describes him. But so I would have said Drive, but I think The Hateful Eight, I really liked that. It's just really funny. I watched it on a plane and then I watched it again. It's just good. It's just crazy funny. It's just so dumb. But like it's like trying to be serious, and then like I see it just doesn't make any sense how it works. It's like just a ton of guys just in a shack and they all just shoot each other, and then at the end it's like a massive plot twist that I'm not going to spoil if anyone wants to watch it. But it's like it's just so weird as like a concept of like a film, and then it does well. It's just for me that just got me, and I liked it ever since then. But yeah, I don't know. I like I think Blade Runner as well.
The
new
original one or the new one?
I liked the
Original
new
trilogy.
one. I think the original's good too, but I liked the new one. Mainly just because I like Ryan Gosling, honestly.
I mean, who doesn't? Let's be
True,
real.
true.
Yeah.
He's a very good man, you know. But yeah, that's probably it. Hateful
And you're
Eight.
right. That film was great as well. That film was really good. Blade Runner.
It's hard to describe about films though, right? Because we're not really. I'm not really a film buff. I just when you like something, you just say you like it, right? Don't really have to. Yeah.
See, I don't act like a film buff, but I think I disguise myself as one because, but I go to the movies to enjoy myself. I don't go to the movies to like pick things apart. Like ultimately, like I've got a couple of friends that would say they wouldn't like the Marvel's Avengers stuff because it's too mainstream. And I'm like, why would you ever not enjoy something for that? Just enjoy it. Like, it's there to be entertainment and just enjoy it, and that's great. But in saying that, my favorite film is Interstellar.
Oh,
It's
this
good
one,
film.
this one's very good. Yeah.
I saw it in the movie theater, knowing nothing about what it was about or anything like that. I hadn't seen any trailers or anything like that. I hadn't seen anything. And it was just incredible. I just was sat in the movie theater completely and I've never sat in a movie theater and actually like had my heart pump and feel like, oh my goodness, what
Yeah.
it was fantastic. So I was like, this is amazing. So I love that film.
I haven't seen it in the theater, but I really wish I did, because that's a movie full of what's the word? Emotions.
Yeah. Like lots of really big emotions and really like, but I
Yeah.
really it makes you like, yeah. I think it may be like it's got its flaws, but I'm okay with that. I think it's okay. Like it doesn't ruin it for me. Like although like there's flaws there. I'm like, oh, the film's too long, so therefore I don't like it. The ending doesn't make sense, so I don't. Or I'm just like I enjoyed it. Like, what more do you want?
Yeah.
But yeah. Because I mean, I used to be a sucker for like going to the movies lots and lots of times in a row. Used to like going all the time.
Don't know. I never really. If I went out with friends to, don't know, do things like that, it would be like for occasions. I never really. I guess because I live far away from like the town, so I never really went like on a weekend just to go to the cinema with friends. Really, it would usually be family or just like birthday things. So I never
You
really
live in the
got that
middle of
kind of
nowhere,
experience.
Takeshi?
Kinda, just a village, you know, a bit far out. There's a train station, but you know, I was kind of like I was the kid that went home and played video games, so it wasn't like I really went out much, you know.
Mom, I'm gaming.
So, Mash, what was the game that got you into all other games? What was your first love?
The game that got
what,
me into other
what took
games.
your gaming virginity?
Don't say it like that, boy. He's 19. Come on.
It
What-
was. I'm
You're
gonna sound
1
like
year overage.
I'm gonna sound like a fucking kid, but it was probably like Minecraft.
Based.
That's
But I
a
was like,
very legitimate answer.
when
Is
I
it?
was like 10, 11 years old, I was playing Minecraft all the time, like non-stop. And then after Minecraft, it was probably Dota. I've sticked with Dota for a long time, even though I'm
Does that
still
mean you're
dog
good,
shit.
right, Mash?
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
I love that
I'm
meme.
good.
I
I'm
fucking
good.
love that meme, actually.
But yeah, it was like Minecraft. I played Minecraft for a couple years, maybe 3, and then a family member introduced me to Dota, and I couldn't let go of it.
And how did you find RD2 on the boys and
I
girls?
was introduced to RD12 by Fred Astaire.
What
He's,
boy?
uh,
10 disasters ever to come to ID12. Mash.
What? The biggest disaster, you said?
Yes.
That's kind of rude, bro. You're hurting
Kinda-
my feelings.
Kind of be true, though.
But yeah, Fred was a homie. I've met like a year before I joined RD2L. We were like both Crusaders or something. We were party queuing ranked and losing everything.
That was kind of base.
Yeah.
Just losing everything.
Yeah, actually losing everything.
Such, bro.
Such. But yeah, and he
think I-
introduced me, and here I am.
And then you got stolen before me and Mid could pick you.
Yeah,
Such.
you lied to me. You
I didn't
fucking
lie to
snake.
you.
You fucking snake,
I didn't fucking lie to you, bro. You were like 2 picks away from us.
bro.
Come on, bro. 2
And
picks
what
away
has
from
been
us.
your greatest ever gaming moment? Because I'll
Sorry,
tell
what?
you something. What's been your greatest ever gaming moment? Because I'll tell you something. My greatest ever gaming moment was when I played Oblivion on the Xbox 360. And I tell you boys now, Oblivion is the best game I've ever played in my entire life. And there's no debate.
Hmm.
There's no debate. It's the best
Hmm.
game I've ever played. It's the best game you'd ever play. It is the best. And you are all wrong if you think anything else, to be honest. So, there you go.
What's your biggest gaming moment, Surfix? Tell me.
Probably old school Daisy. That shit slapped.
Yeah, a lot of UKs like Daisy. It
that
resonated with
shit
a
had-
bunch of UKs.
That fucking shit actually slapped. It was actually the best game I've ever invented until they ruined it. Such.
How did they
There-
ruin it?
They just I think the problem was, right, the game was like a mod of Arma 2, and the game was like very well made, and then they got kind of greedy and was like, let's capitalize and let's make a standalone game, and then everyone was giga hyped for the standalone game, and then the standalone game ended up being like giga fucking dog shit compared to the mod. And then because the standalone game was dog shit, it kind of killed the mod as well.
Hmm.
So, such.
You know,
Well-
the standalone finally came out of alpha this year
Yeah.
as well.
Oh, is that H1Z one or whatever it is?
No,
No,
it's
no,
literally
no.
Daisy standalone, but like
The standalone looks good now, but I refuse to play it.
it took them like
Like,
7 years to get out of
took 'em, like-
alpha
Only took them like 7 years to make the game actually fucking decent.
or
well done,
playable or something like
idiots.
that. Yeah.
I
Fucking idiot.
have I told you the story of when I first got Daisy on the Arma mod? So I played it loads on the Arma mod and loved it. But the day that I got it, I think I might have told this story here. I can't remember. But anyway, the long short of it is that I listened to my friends play it for 17 hours whilst I tried to get it on my PC. And it turns out that there was and they came and they tried to like help me get it. Like I was like, I don't know why it's not working. I've downloaded it. I have no idea. And it turns out I had a bug that only like 0.00003% of people had. And there was just nothing I could have done about it, but it just happened to me. So I had to listen to everyone else play it. I didn't even. It was a black screen on my computer. I just had to listen to everyone else play it, and I
That's
just
pretty sad. That's pretty
Wait.
sad.
waiting for it to work
That's
because
a
I was
bit
so
of a
excited
problem.
about the game.
That sucks so much. I didn't have a PC that could run it, so it was really weird for me. And when I finally got one that could, I didn't really enjoy it. It just wasn't really fun.
Bro,
I don't know. I just don't find it fun.
how do you not enjoy the best game ever made?
I don't know.
Jesus.
I think the removal of zombies and just like making it just a battlegrounds game or whatever it's called. Battle
Royale?
Yeah, sorry. I think that was a mistake. I love the zombies element of it. That made it way more. What's the word like?
They never removed the zombies. Hello.
But like there's like in the what's like PUBG when PUBG came out, everyone was like, oh yeah, this is just better. But I was kind of like, it's not. I kind of preferred the zombies. But that's just me.
I preferred the zombies.
I remember one time we found a bus in the game there because it wasn't a battle royale game. It was just like a wander around game. we found out it was just like a survival game. We found this bus, right? And there was at that point in the game, it was where they basically had no vehicles at all. And if you wanted to drive one of the vehicles, you had to find lots of different parts for it. So what we did, there was only 3 of us playing, and we got to this bus and we're like, oh sick, we can drive this bus. But it was missing 4 parts out of 5. So what we did is we decided that we'd have 2 people run off and try find the parts of 1 person to sit and watch the bus. I want you to guess what my job was.
Sit and watch.
I volunteered to sit and watch, yeah.
Nice one, dude.
and essentially what happened was one of our guys got found out by these other people and he just decided to come back. And he led all these people to us, and they ended up blowing up the part of the bus that we had anyway. So
Mash.
that was that.
Yes.
When you get this doghouse queue to pop, I'm really sick of waiting.
What am I supposed to do, bro?
I don't know,
Just
bro.
say make it pop and then it pops.
Bro,
yeah.
just message the fucking coup case that you know.
Yeah, you got a bunch of contacts, Mash. You should know these
The
things.
the two
But
kids
look, this-
don't like me anymore.
In
They've
the
Wow.
rejected me.
yeah, it's because you guys are a bunch of 5K, not
Yeah.
some things that all are just good and just dunk on us all the time.
Mad dunking.
The 2Ks have rejected me since I got my divine badge. Actually,
You're not a real 2K anymore.
It's
That's
how it
You're,
works.
how
you're
it
stuck
works.
between the lands of being a fake divine and not
Exactly.
into the two
Dogs
kids.
stick to each other.
Exactly.
Are you proud of your achievement getting to divine?
I am actually. I feel
You
like
should be.
I feel like I've worked a lot. I've played a lot of Dota, and it felt weird playing so much and not being good at the game.
I don't think
That's how
divine
I
is where you
feel.
get good at the game, I'll be honest.
There it is. There's the classic.
Bro.
I feel like being an RD2L admin justified my playing of the game a lot. And now that it's gone, I'm like, yeah, I'm in the top 45% like of players. Like what?
I thought
Yeah. So
you're
it's
good,
just
lol.
one of those things. I enjoy myself. That's the most important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah.
that's,
yeah,
that's what
yeah.
we all play for, right?
Yeah,
No,
we
I
enjoy
no,
it,
not
yeah.
really. I don't. I don't know. I wouldn't classify myself as enjoying Dota when I play it anymore.
Yeah. It's more like
More
whenever
like it's more like a chore, to be honest.
a chore. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say a chore. I would say like a duty. It's my
Duty, going
It's
to
my-
war or something.
It's my duty to play Dota and try to get better since I've played it for so much. Because I've got like my IRL friends and shit. Like they ask me what games do you play? I say Dota, and they're like, "Are you even good at the game?" Because I tell them like I've played like 5K hours or whatever, and they're like, "Are you even good at the game?" And I'm like, "But no, why would I? Why would I be?"
It's funny because like you say that in like MMOs and stuff, and no one would bat an eye. They wouldn't care if you're good or not. In like if you had 5K hours, or like what would be like DayZ. If you had 5K hours in DayZ, they'd just be like, oh, "Okay, cool."
Yeah.
Well, I think
But
that
then,
I know. I think that other games are easier to master though.
Yeah,
Like-
Dota's
Like if you played FIFA for the amount of time we've played Dota, you'd probably be very good.
oh yeah, probably. Yeah.
And if you were trying to understand the game, the amount of time I've spent writing my like how a game has gone and how to try and improve. Like what other game forces you to like really analyze what you've done?
I've
It's
never
like
done
not-
that. Have you ever done that, Takeshi?
What?
Like written about how a game's gone and what you could have done better?
No, not really.
Well, Takeshi, you coached me. You know.
Yeah, but I don't blog my I don't blog my Dota losses.
Well,
I just
sometimes some
think
of us
about
are writers.
I just think about how shit of a loss it was, and then if I get PTSD from another game, I could make a different mistake instead of that one. That's all. Or I say, or I say to my friends when they go in, I'm like, "Oh, we've done this before. Let's get ready for the outcome." And then it happens again. I'm like, "Oh, yeah, there it is."
Well, a lot of my PTSD rhymes with it was my team's fault, not mine. Okay.
That's probably why you haven't improved in a while.
Yeah. I can show you games.
It doesn't matter.
This,
you can. There's
this
nothing
was
you
this
can
is
do
what I said to
to
Takeshi
prevent
before
it.
he started coaching me, and then he, like 1 minute into the game, he was like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Yeah.
That was
It's like it's
was
the
so
easy
humble.
trap in Dota, isn't it? Just blame your team, lol.
Lamau.
Yeah.
But then you never improve if you blame your team, because like I'm sure they didn't play perfectly, but you also have not played
I think
perfectly.
it's harder because like a game like Valorant, like you can blame your team, but if you just miss the headshot and you lose
Alan
the
do
round because of
become
it,
the
like you can't
torture.
blame your team because of that. Or at least if you're like sane in the head, you can't blame your team in an FPS. I feel like I've seen a
Bro,
bunch of people blame
my
everyone else
team
in a
made me
Valorant,
miss the headshot, bro.
and it's like,
How? I don't know, bro. They
bruh.
just did, bro. What do you mean,
Like,
bro?
why would you rap?
Why
I'm
were
just
you
like,
talking when I was in the clutch?
I'm just like, bruh. Like, I don't know. But with Dota, it's way different because maybe your teammate does affect how you play to some degree, or like what happens. Particularly, when your support is worse than you, and they insist on dragging the creep wave around
Nice.
everywhere they go and leashing it like a fucking dog or something, and they're like moving the creep wave around. I'm just like, bro, let me get this last hit. Why are you moving it away from me? Stop
Sounds
it.
based.
That is
I
like
mean,
the
the
most
example I
annoying
was
thing.
thinking about, the most recent time where I've been like, it was my team, not me. I was playing Underlord, and they had a Tinker, and we had a Storm Spirit. Okay, seems like we all should understand at least somewhat what our jobs are. And the Storm Spirit just refused to go on Tinker ever. So it kind of was like up to me then. Someone had
Yeah,
to go
that's
on
when you
Tinker.
buy a Blink Dagger Shadow Blade and you find him in the trees and you pit him. Come on.
I tried, but by that point he was really far ahead. It was just a tough game, and I felt like that guy could have done his job better.
Yeah.
Like, but then again, you would be like, oh, you need to play Underlord better. It's like, yeah, man, Underlord's not that great against Tinker, I tell you. I mean, he's good at like surviving, but it doesn't really kill him. And yeah. So but that was the most recent one where I was a bit like, oh my gosh, that's not my fault.
Yeah, I've lost countless games against Tinkers. I remember I was farming Roku games recently, and this guy's second phase picks Tinker, sorry, and my carry picked like a Spectre or something at the same time, if I remember correctly. He picked a Spectre, and my mid laner counters the Tinker even more with the Zeus, and the Tinker ends up going like 22-1 or whatever, like in 25
that's so
minutes.
sad.
The guy fucking stomps the game, even though we have a billion counters.
That is
What
so
I've been
sad.
finding, actually, I actually need your guys' help on this. What
Yeah.
I've been finding is that within 20 minutes we're at their high ground. I'm finding a lot of games I'm doing really well and I'm all over the map, and at 20 minutes I'm at their high ground. But then the game will last till 50 minutes. Not even that we feed going up high ground, but we just can't go up high ground.
Yeah,
And I'm
'cause you're
just
going
I
too
mean, you know
soon.
what you're doing.
no. It's not where we're going either. But it's like sometimes I think it'd be better not to win that hard.
You
Yeah,
know,
just
I
like
think yeah, I get
just
you. I
like
get what
chill
you
a
mean.
bit.
Yeah, because people do freak out when they're winning unironically.
just go
It's
fucking
really
choke
weird.
out the map. Hello.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
mean it
need to
sounds
go high
simple in
ground.
practice, but I mean a lot of people, I mean including me, like everyone chokes when they're winning. No matter how hard they're winning,
Oh, I
there's
never
some
choke.
choke
Hello.
going.
I never
Hello,
fucking choke. Hello.
Surfix. Hello,
Oi, oi.
hello. Have you won
Literally.
anything in
Surfix,
IE12?
what the
I
fuck?
used to
Bro,
comment.
this season, bro, I'm doing the back-to-back Sunday, Wednesday, guaranteed.
I see. But yeah, everyone chokes when they're winning. It seems. I don't know. Maybe just don't high ground straight away, or
I've seen
wait for
some of
ages
Mash's
and go.
games. Mash 100% chokes.
I
Yeah,
do.
I've just been finding that
expert
it's just like
choker.
quite tricky.
Yeah,
But the
I mean,
best choker of them all is on my Wednesday team.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say it's the legend himself.
But he's reformed now. He no longer chokes.
Yeah, you sure?
100%, bro.
Okay. I mean, he
Even
did
if
win mini, so
if he was his old self, we would not have won that game yesterday.
Who is it?
he did win mini though. That's all.
Exactly. But did he though? I feel like it was more of Hexen and Neox
The
carry.
Neox, yeah.
the mint,
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Mint, the choker.
mint the choker.
I
Literally,
really like
well-known
Mint.
choker. Yeah, he's a nice guy.
He's really nice.
Yeah.
But still a well-known choker.
I've met so many nice people in my time on the internet. You know that. I haven't met many weirdos.
Yeah, same.
I mean, I think we all know a Giga weirdo.
Yeah, Mash.
No, I
Nice.
don't. I won't say his name, but I think we all know who I'm talking about.
Who are you talking about?
Come on, bro. No, it really ain't that hard to figure out.
Bruh, I don't know. Actually, I've met so many weirdos. I can't tell.
Come on, bro. I will not say his name, but
You give me the first letter.
no, because then it's obvious.
It is very. I think it would be probably very obvious. Either way, though, I feel like Zoomers now like make gaming look completely different because there are these like hype beasts, clout chasing like teens that are playing like competitive games and like getting really good, and they're using like words like no shot and shit, and just they're so chill when they
You're
lose
cracked,
and win.
bro. You're
Yeah,
cracked.
stuff like that. Like, you're cracked like that all the time. And they're so chill whether they win or lose, and they literally don't care if you trash talk them. They just play the game, and it just feels so refreshing almost to see that. I wish I had that when I was young.
You be kind of cracked, bro.
I wish I was cracked.
I know I haven't seen your Valorant gameplay.
I mean, no, not even Valor. I play casually with friends when I'm bored. I don't even play properly.
Bro.
But I wish I was cracked at Dota. All Guilty Gear that I've been playing a lot recently.
Bro,
Gotten
what
better at
even is
that game. Fighting game. Fighting game. Arcade stick fighting game.
You are kind of.
Do you have an arcade stick?
No, I don't. I use keyboard. I use a really fucked up keyboard layout for the game as well.
Bro.
Because you can play, because arcade stick's basically just how do I put it? Do you have a number pad on your keyboard?
Yep.
Yes.
You know how it has arrow keys on the number pads?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what an arcade stick does, right? It does those arrow
Oh.
keys in those directions. Only you move it like a joystick. And you can replicate that using WASD. Because if you hold down and forward at the same time, that's like 4, I think, and 3 on your keyboard, on your numpad and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's
Are any of you like legacy Dota keyboard people who use like Alt,
No.
Q, and W for
Oh.
items and that?
No.
Oh, I do actually. Alt Q, Alt W.
Really?
I just use it for items though. Because I heard there's the legacy heroes keybinds are like different for every hero.
Yeah, because it's based off the
Mhm.
letters and the words of the name
Yeah,
of the spell, which sounds
Yeah,
so stupid.
yeah.
Sounds
pretty- I
It's
don't know
so
how anyone can play
wild.
like this.
I mean, I've seen some of the layout. It looks better if your hand is like, so you know how you have your hand like perpendicular to the keyboard, right?
Yeah.
If you have it like parallel, so like your hands facing like the direction of the
Oh.
keys, it actually makes more sense. If you have your keyboard the other way around and you use the legacy keys, it looks like it makes more sense. But who the fuck would use their keyboard that way? Holy shit!
Yeah. I know
Sounds so
Arteezy
bad.
plays. I know Arteezy plays with these keys. Like he has
Yeah, but
different hotkeys for every hero.
Yeah, but it'll be because it's what he got used to, right? Playing Dota 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just wild. Sometimes I look at they'll be like their Q spell will be on F, their W spell will be on A,
Yeah.
their E spell will be on like 3 or 4. And it's just like
Yeah.
like
It's pretty
I feel
weird.
like you're just making it hard for yourself.
Yeah. Just keep it the same for every hero. Easy.
I guess
But
then it
then-
makes it more of like. I think they I think of Legacy, it's like they also thought about the letter itself. So like if it's an ulti with a long cooldown, they put on a letter that you don't really think about until you need the ult, right? Well, if it's like a low cooldown spell, they'll put it on like a key that's close to your like QWER, right?
Yeah.
At least that's how I feel, because like I've seen some ults where it's like they're pretty important ults, so they put it really close to like the rest of the keys, and some of the less important ones are really far away. But I don't know.
What do they class as an important ult? Like Enigma Black Hole?
I don't know. Maybe like I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. At least it
Well,
gets rid of that weird shit that League players do, where they spam every key. Like all you hear is just
I find that my
Like
my
that.
hands are like I find that some people use like the bottom of the keyboard, like use like Z, X, and C and V. I use C and V a little bit, but I really use like 4, 5, 6. F.
well, you're an you're an up boy.
Yeah, I use like F 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh
5.
no, not a
as well.
thumb. You're not a thumb dude. You're an
Oh no,
index
no,
finger
thumb
dude.
is just space. Thumb is just
Yeah,
space.
yeah. You're not a thumb man. You're a ring finger man.
Yeah.
Mash, are you a thumb or a ring finger?
What's rim finger?
You're
Which
right
one
of
is
pinky.
it?
Yeah, pinky. Left or right of pinky.
Okay. Yeah. So what was the question? Sorry. What?
Do you use the keys above QWER or do you use the keys below QWER?
I
I use
use
both.
below, I guess.
Yeah, you're the weirdo now, Moya.
Bro, I use both. Wait, what?
Use both.
Shut the fuck up, Takeshi.
I mean,
Thanks.
I use B for all my units.
Wait, was that the in-house queue
Oh,
popping
for
Mash?
the
I'm,
for the units.
I'm tabbed out, Mash. Was that the in-house queue popping?
No, it's not the in-house
Um,
queue. Even though I
no,
did
it's
contribute to the
not.
cause.
Nice, let's go, Mario.
Oh,
I would join, but I need to eat after this.
but
Can I even join?
Yes.
you can.
Okay.
It's an open queue.
Oh,
We made
Yeah.
2 queues, one for the dogs and one for everyone.
all right.
But,
Quickly before we end this, right? Let's go through the binds. All right, who's got the most fucked up binds? Mash, you go.
100%
I
has to be
have
me.
I have alt like every button for spells. I have
Yeah.
the same for items, but I just press alt.
All right, nice. What about units?
I use numbers.
My control group keys are the most fucked control group you'll ever see.
Okay.
Hold on, what do you use for like your shop? If you want to open up your shop.
Oh, I use
tab.
O. I use O. I put my finger all the way to the O and I press
Oh.
it.
Oh,
I use
Yeah.
tab.
oh,
Tab.
Oh,
Yes, and I
Oh,
use
it's super
control. I use
cursed.
control to open up the shop as well.
How do you switch toward? I mean, between your units? What's your
don't.
button?
I literally don't have a button for that shit.
I don't. I just pray. I prage. Prage. I
Okay,
don't
so
play
wait,
hero.
I click through all my.
One sec, let me.
Moya, you're kind of quiet.
Oh, sorry.
I'm loading up Dota to get to remember what my control groups are.
Moya, what do you use?
So I use QWER for my spells. If it's other spells, DRF. Then I'll use 1 and 2 for control groups. B for all my groups. I'll then use 6 for one of the item slots. Spacebar for item slot. 4, 6, spacebar, C and V, and then a mouse button for item slots. I use F4 for shop. F3 for
You're a function key guy.
F4
Yeah.
and then F3 for bring all my career stuff. F1 to zoom on my hero. Yeah, I
Wow.
think that's.
So before we go on suffixes, I'll do mine.
Oh,
So
and
it's
T
the
for
same.
TP.
Oh, T for TP. Yeah. So QWER T for TP, and then DNF for spells, and then V B N H G C for items.
Man, you've got like the claw going on? Like, does your thumb rest on your?
My thumb rests naturally on V, and then it just moves around between all of them in like a
Jeez.
rotation.
Do you
So
not like
C,
hover your hand? Man, that feels awkward.
no, it's not. And so C is like the dedicated BKB button. V is the dedicated blink button. B is the phase boots button. And then H is like that one item, like wand that I don't think about until like it's full or something, or like Bloodstone or something. And G is the Soul Ring button on Tinker. And then for my shop, I just quick buy. I use the quick buy thing where you go and like select it, and then I use my mouse's button on the side to buy the items when they come up. That's the only way I do it.
Use F5 to quick buy.
And then courier, I click on the courier button in the bottom right, and then I use Q to send it to base, W to
Wait a
send it
minute.
to
So
secret.
how do you jump to your courier? If you want to just like jump to your courier.
Oh, if I have to I press. Okay, we'll get there.
Oh, you press it manually.
So what happens is if I want to use my courier, I have to press 1, which sends the courier to me, and then while I'm
Yeah.
on that screen, I then use Q, W, E, and R, which are for
Okay.
the different things. So
Yeah.
1 is for sending courier, 2 is for all units, 3 is for leveling up an ability, 4 is for Arc Warden Clone or Manta, 5 is for Naga Secondary Illusion, TB Second Illusion, or Illusion Rune, and 6 is for... What's 6 for? 6 is for Naga's Manta style, I think.
I can't extend my hand until 6, bro. My
And
max
then,
is 4.
You use O.
That's
Yeah,
true,
you use
but it's the shop. Who cares, bro? It's the
And then
shop.
spacebar's
Yeah.
for redirecting the hero back to you.
So I use F2 for courier, and I reach from W to F2 like really easily.
Yeah, I use F2.
Oh, that
as well.
feels far for me. Holy shit.
I'm the weirdo here. Everybody uses QWER, and I use AWER because I got used to French keyboard.
A
And in
W. Oh, okay. Oh
and
yeah.
in French keyboard, the Q button is at the A place. You get
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? So when I changed keyboard to QWERTY, I changed every keybind but this one.
Nice. Cervix, it's your turn.
He posted it in the
Oh, he
in the
posted it.
chat.
Is it that
I'm gonna
cursed?
I'm gonna say it's super cursed surfaces.
Ah,
Oh,
looks
it-
okay.
So
Uh,
select heroes 2. That feels really whack.
What's your
I
select
feel
hero, Moyo? What's your
F1.
button? Okay.
Bro, my
Yeah.
items are like fine. It's like everything else out my item.
Well, Alt E is just very odd.
Why is it?
I just
Why?
feel like mouse.
it's just for that one item as well. It's not even like you bound Alt to like QWE. It's just E.
It's Alt E, and you got
And
Alt
Alt-C,
Alt
Alt-C.
C is like super cursed as well. If you
Yeah,
think
so
about where your
I'll
figures are.
I'll explain my things, right? So the Z slot is where my boots go, no matter what they are.
Mm-hmm.
So like my treads, my phase, my travels, all go in that slot. Then my mouse 5 is like for my mobility item, right? So like my blink.
Yeah.
Then mouse 4 is like for any like Shiva, Manta, shit like that. Then Alt E is always for like my aggressive items, so my nullifier, my abyssal, items like that. Then Alt C is for so Alt C is really for like miscellaneous, right? It's whatever. And then my spacebar is where my BKB goes if I have a BKB.
So you used to pray you don't have Nullifier, Abyssal, and BKB, and TP Scroll or something. You physically can't play Tinker, that means.
I mean, I don't play Tinker anyway.
Yeah, exactly. You physically cannot play Tinker with
Yeah.
that setup. It's impossible, I feel.
And then so my select hero has always been on 2, and then my select courier is on 1, and then my deliver courier items is like Alt 3 or some shit. Then my
Jeez.
purchase quick buy is Alt mouse 5. And then my control groups are probably like the worst thing about my entire life.
Wait. You have Alt plus mouse 5? That's pretty.
Yeah, for my when you're purchasing like so like
Yeah,
if you're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
die I can spam Alt mouse 5. And then
I
like
guess.
my control groups are like I have no next unit, I have no previous unit, then I have 3
That's
C
cursed,
and
bro.
P.
That's pretty
It's
cursed, bro.
so cursed.
I guess you'd never play like micro heroes and shit if you don't have
Yeah.
like next unit hotkey.
Probably don't play Beastmaster in the offlane.
Surfix Arc Warden win.
I don't know. I'm sure I'd be like I'm sure if I set up my control groups like it'd be fine, but I never know what to change them to because I'm so used to my hotkeys. Because like if I change them now, it most likely means I'll have to change like some of my other hotkeys, right? So like if I wanted to use tab, I'd have to change like what my tab is now to like something else. Way too complicated for me.
Well, with that, let's call it there. Cervix, you want to finish us off with something?
I eliminated Mash